Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Revealed Abundance. It's great to have you with us again.
Yeah. I'm really excited. We're just going to be talking about Numbers, the book, but really the title of Numbers. And what's really interesting is we have so many different translations, and a lot of times Bibles get translated from one translation, from Hebrew and Greek to Greek to Latin to maybe German or English, and translation from translation, sometimes we can kind of miss some things, or sometimes we lose some of the context when we go from translation to translation. And so I just like to encourage you that if you're looking for a try to find one that has that's been translated from Hebrew and Greek into English, and I think that you'll find that a little bit helpful.
And if you can't necessarily find one like that, just try to get a hold of something with Strong's numbers. Strong's Concordance defines the Greek and Hebrew words that were used. And it's a great resource to use to look up original Greek and Hebrew meaning. I like to use, they are not a sponsor, I like to use an app called eSword. It's a free download for your PC. It is a paid app for Apple products, and I find it to be a great resource. Blue Letter Bible Online is a great resource as well because they use the original Greek and Hebrew. So there are resources out there if you can't get a hold of a translation that is necessarily from the Greek and Hebrew.
Right, and so I just kind of like to show you how maybe that has happened. And so we're going to take that word numbers for the book Numbers, and so Numbers went from the Hebrew and Greek, and it was translated into the Greek, and that is the Septuagint Bible. And then from the Septuagint Bible, it was in the Greek translated into the Latin Vulgate. And then from there, it was translated into English, where we get this numbers word, numbers. And what's really interesting is if we had taken the Hebrew straight over to English, it would actually be titled In the Wilderness. And I find that really interesting because that's really what Numbers is about. So I just encourage you, whether you get a Bible that's translated from Hebrew and Greek over to English, or whether you use a Strong Concordance, I recommend using a Strong's either way. But so that's just very exciting. I find little things like that to be very exciting, new things to learn.
Yeah.
So,
and we encourage you in your daily reading to check out the original context, original languages, and maybe find out something cool for yourself, much like Alicia did with the whole Numbers in the wilderness, and in our previous video with the whole apocalypsis revelation thing. There's little hidden gems all over the Bible. If we just dig it out and check and look for it. God has a lot of just really cool things He wants to show us.
yeah. So please subscribe and like our videos on YouTube, and please share them. Thank you so much for tuning in with us, and I hope you have a blessed day.